Good morning, everybody. Today it's the 31st of December, so that means it's New Year's Eve, later in the day. I have a lot of preparations to do. It's really early now. I actually get up early. It's 7:30. It's still dark outside in northern Norway, as you see here. Just have a look. I keep it normally more dark in the mornings. I like it with this moody light which I have. I think you could fully understand it, I guess. As to see how it looks at my place. I think I will probably fire in the fireplace the whole day and turn down the heat. So sorry guys. I will just have some both coffees before I start. I was also awake until 11:30 during the evening night for editing the first vlog. It's not finished. I think I need a couple of hours more. Maybe I will do it today. I was hoping to get it out for you just in time before this year is ending. Maybe I will just do some shortcuts just to get it outside and make a new one like this one today for tomorrow. So stay tuned for follow-up. I also like to provide some knowledge again in every episode of my vlog. Here you have a fireplace. This is a quite new one. This place is delivering 11 kilowatt of heat. It's a really big one. It's normally overdimensionated, but I liked all the glass front to have a good view or good insight to it if you're sitting here in the living room and have some fire. And the easiest way to clean the glass, you just need a cloth or paper, make it wet, use some ashes, and then you just rub it on the glass and it's getting super clean. You don't need to use any chemicals or cleaner, just use this, and then you use a dry one, paper sheet, and wipe it off. And it's super clean after. So, as you see how it looks like. One thing is really important with this kind of oven. You should burn clean. If it's really black, it's two signs that they are not burning clean. So you might have too less airflow or you use wet wood. And in both of the cases it's not good. If you're doing it too often, you get a fire inside your pipe, and when the fireman has to come, flush it with water and you're not allowed to fire anymore. So keep it in your mind. Try to keep burning as clean as possible. Always use some bigger ones in the start. Do it like this. I shouldn't forget this one. It's a small protection. Pull out the air and let it burn. So everything is set up. I always have a door open in the beginning. Normally they say you don't need it, but if a pipe is cold, it's really important to have more airflow going through for not having everything with, you need a lot of air to burn clean and to get it started. So I pull out both of the levers. This is for starting and this is to regulate the heat. And I have actually a pipe, it's insulated with extra airflow inside. So now my plan is now I have to edit the vlog from yesterday. I will see. I will just use 2 hours from now on to get it done. If not, I need some extra time, so it will be out maybe later. If you would like to use my captions, please comment down below and I will provide it in every movie from now on. I wasn't sure if it's necessarily needed to use the extra time for use captions or not, so maybe you can help me out. It would be appreciated a lot. Just comment down below. Thanks a lot. See you soon. It's quite cold now, but it's daylight. And barefoot, on ice. That's cold. As you see, it's a really nice light today, as yesterday. Oh, now it's getting cold. Need to go inside. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's about -5, I guess. Now I changed. I have to get out and unfreeze my camper van. So I'll just start with diesel heater first. I hope I'm able to open the door. It's an old car. As you see, it's frozen. This is not frozen. It's frozen. I'm not able to open the car. It was a little bit difficult. Okay, just have a look. The panel here should work. It's not a good sign. I actually don't have power. It's probably too cold for the conditions. I have a lithium battery back, but shouldn't be a problem normally. Yeah, the lithium battery is dead. Gladly I charged my battery. My main starter battery. Need to control the choke. But it's starting good, the car. It's really probably need to refill some gas today. That means normally I need to mount the main switch as planned. So I will do it next week. I have to do it. Now it should stand like, yeah, at least 30 minutes. Just need to mount the magnetic holder for my knives here. Just have a small trip, just to get some small stuff and gasoline. Oh, it's cold, it's snow. I arrived at the gasoline station. It's 17.29 kronos, so it's about €1.70. It's frozen. Yeah, I made it. New juice ready to go. Always you should use this after. This car uses the same amount of fuel, only for the half distance compared to my other car. Look at these nice colors during the polar night season. I'm just going to prepare everything at home, preparing the table, and after that I'm starting to do the food. I think it will be the dessert first. Sorry for my language confusion. Yeah, so stay tuned for follow. I just bought a finished package. It's more easier for me, and it should be gluten-free. I'm not sure if this is in English the same word, but as you see here, it's some brownies. It's really good. Brownies are always good with some ice cream. That's perfect and delicious. And I'm scrolling cheers for the new year later on. Using this little thing here, just to wipe everything off. It's really good. So I don't know what you're doing on New Year's evening or which traditions you have, but I would be really glad if you could comment below and just get in contact with me. So it's interesting to hear from my followers what you're doing. Are you celebrating with your family, or are you celebrating with someone else? The best thing is to clean everything immediately so you don't have so much work later in the evening. So it's the best if you ask me. Now it's in the oven for 25 minutes. As you see here. So now I'm starting to cut the vegetables for having everything prepared. So now I'm doing the mandel potatoes. It's this one. This will be baked in the oven. So I just use salt, rough salt. It's my own salt, it's really good to use. And when I mix everything with spices, and then they will be in the oven for 30 minutes on high temperature. The brownies may be finished. Just have a look. What do you think? It's probably really hot. Yeah, just have a check with a knife. Yes, they are finished. I just need to take out some gloves. Oh, where are they? Sorry about shaky filming, but it's really hot and I normally need both hands. Voila! Just prepare now the topping. Now this is coming on the top. Please give me a thumb up for this. I hope it tastes good. I will taste it later, not now. So it needs to stand a little bit. Now it's nearly finished, so I will cool it down. The cake is ready. I have prepared here inside for the lasur. I actually don't know what it's called in English. But I will comment inside the movie later. Yeah, so, and then I will prepare everything outside and prepare a salad so that I have at least work as possible when the guests are arriving. And this is the best thing ever. So you can really relax and have time with your guests. Now I'm going to use the top here to make a good puree out of vegetables. That's really smooth and soft. So I have this wonderful thing. Really nice. I will not fit everything inside, I guess, but I will see how much will fit. also needs to cool down, and it's mostly the half it's fitting, always the same. I am doing too much. But this is now good. Have some pepper. It's really good. Oh, hot. Oops. I just lost the cutting thing inside. If I would describe it for you, it's like a really creamy, soft and melt vegetable cream. It's just like melting in your mouth. And I can highly recommend to do it on your own. And how I did it? Kålrot on Norwegian, kohlrabi on German. I will put the English word below later. And I have carrots. It's gulrot or Möhren on German. Mixed, cooked everything, and added some salt to the cooking process. And pepper I was adding later. And when you just mix everything together, really hard, with a good mixer, it's stuff like this, but this is not so good actually. This machine from Kenwood is much more better. And then you add some cream, food cream, and when it's getting really delicious and soft. Now I'm preparing nearly everything as it will be halfway done. So I will cook everything finish at the same time with the steaks. I think it's a difficult task for me at least. I'm not so experienced, but I will manage anyway. I cook many years now for myself, so I like to make good food. Not always, but most of the time. So now I prepare the sauce. The vegetables are prepared, the potatoes are inside the oven now, the dessert is actually ready, and the steaks they need to be outside before they are going to be cooked, but they have a good and soft consistent as well. So now I'm just starting with the sauce. I have butter and honey inside, and I made some mixed with water and some spices inside. This is actually for Maggi, for meat. I just used the half dice. When I need to add some red wine, I use this from Covina Verona Italian wine. It's really good. I tried it on Christmas Eve. I think I need to use this just to get the better consistent on the sauce. Just doing straight out of the bottle. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my god. Oh, yes, it's good. It's just waiting for the steaks. I will put it soon in the oven. I'm just preparing the table, water and the outside place, because we will have a fire outside later in the court, but it's really nice to do it. I hope the sky is as well clear and there are no clouds. Yeah, it's a clear sky, it's perfect. Potatoes are ready, the sauce is ready, this needs to be done. So now I'm waiting for them. And we'll put everything in the oven. I just use the curtains from my snowblower. From a snow, what was I telling? It's good to laugh about yourself. I use the curtains from my van, from my old van setup. So it's perfect for use it outside. Now I need to prepare this. Someone is shooting up firework from the mountain. It's up there. This is a good protection needed, that you're not burning a hole into your trousers. I just need to place some wood. This stone looks dry, maybe. We have a cozy fireplace nearby where we sit.
are finished with eating everything, and we started the fire outside, which I will show you now. But first I need to have some proper clothes. This is merino wool. I have it completely on. And then I use Dune insulation layer and Gore-Tex outside. It's this one. It's snowing outside.
Ja. Das skal være super kendis.
Here you see an Eskimo from Denmark. It's snowing. Yeah. That's how it looks.